everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Slay the Spire. We want to chart a path that takes us through as many elites as possible, and unfortunately, that path also goes through a lot of enemies, not a lot of question marks. So in case you missed it, the last episode, I mean, not everything went well, but we made it through on the second run. We got some okay relics to start with. We can see what our cards are going to be with offerings. So we're going to draw Strike, Strike, and Flame. I think that means it's well worth playing because we get Inflame for free. And then we're just going to smack you. Not a ton of damage, but it'll work. And our deck is essentially focused around getting that Inflame out early and then just hitting enemies as hard as we can. And I think it's in our best interest to do like offering. I know this is going to fill us with so many dazes, by the way. Battle Trance. Then you do an Armaments Plus. Throw down a Flame Barrier. We got 21 block and this guy's going to get hurt. You do a free Infernal Blade. It's a drop kick. So, it costs 0. That's right. You bash to apply the vulnerable. Throw out a drop kick, gives you an energy refund. No card draw, but an energy refund. That went very well. I think we need to dump these elixirs. We're not doing anything with them. Can we kill him on 25? We can probably kill. I just don't know what to say. We can't be weakened, my friend. We cannot be weakened. That was so many dazes. I'm embarrassed. But anyway, we made it through. We lost 2 HP, but we probably would have lost more if we didn't play those offerings. Fire Breathing for 0. How can you not like it? I think it fits our deck just fine. 75 gold, you remove a card. Please take one of my basic defense. I'm worried about unbalancing us, but Flame Barrier does so much good for us that I think we can get away with it. What are we going to draw? Defend, Cleave, Fire Breathing. So I think that's worth it. We see something we like. We like a lot of our decks, so it's not that surprising. Do a little Battle Trance. See what you... Oh, you got to pop in Flame. Pop in... Now we got like a little combo going. I like it. Anger works really well with Fire Breathing. And then I think, sadly, we look at this deck now and we go, okay, it's a Cleave, Cleave, Strike. At least we got some of his block whittled down. Hey, Ruka, don't step on the keyboard. Hey, you. Get in the box. Hey. Get in the box. We don't even have enough block yet, so we're going to get Armaments Plus. That means essentially you got to go for this. I love it. You pop an Armaments. This guy ignores debuffs. So I think you just go for raw damage. He's probably going to die next turn. And he's dealing no damage to us. Mind you, we're taking a little damage from ourselves because we're using offering once or twice per fight. So we might have to monitor that. I have genuinely never been disappointed to draw a Cleave in this deck. So we do want to hit as many elites as possible because of Black Star. So we're pretty much gated into going left here. Hello, my feline son. We have no card draw. That sucks. We're actually pretty far away from it. I think an Armaments to upgrade 3 cards. You're going to go through the deck a couple times, so I think you're probably relatively happy. But it's not as much damage right off the bat as I would like. That was not me. That was my cat. I'll tell you what. How about screw you? And you take some damage, and I take no damage. How do you feel about that? I am vulnerable now. Gonna hit me for 12. It's more than I'd like. We're gonna draw into another offering. I think we owe it to ourselves to try. This offering is basically lose 4 HP, draw 3 cards. Play an Infernal Blade. Can be upgraded any number of times. Well, you strike for 0. That much is a given. We might not draw into a block. Go ahead. Hit me for 7. You earned it. Your Snecko Eye put you in the right position. You got it. Don't be upset, okay? I'm not upset. Hit me for 22. That's too much. That's just too much. It's just far too much damage. I mean, if we can only do... I mean, we've got no... See, you know what I mean? So, like... Hey, I think... Gotta start hitting you with something like that. And if I have to, I will use the explosion potion. The explosion potion. Because you gotta go. So flame for 0 is beautiful. Offering is still kind of bad. Take 10, deal 4. What are we gonna draw? Defend, armaments, cleave. I don't know if this is the right time to be rolling the dice. If you hit him for 12, he goes down to 15, and then you hit him with the explosion potion. And the poison kills him. That sucked. That sucked a lot. Thank you for being dead. I don't think Perfected Strike does enough for us. Rupture is really, really good for this deck. I think we might have to rest before we fight the Elite. I wish it weren't so. Like Eagle Eye Cherry. But unlike Eagle Eye Cherry, it is so. Maybe say, why no Bash? Well, because the Bash would be negated. So it's kind of a dead card right now. Bear with me on this one. Rupture. Offering. Ups our strength. Armaments plus. Battle Trance. Fire Breathing. We don't want to play a second offering, even though it gives us strength. Certainly you want to play Inflame. You want to play an Infernal Blade, which gave us Reaper. Reaper, there's no way to get around it. It's only going to heal us for 8, but it's still pretty good for 0 energy. Then, you got a couple choices. You cleave, this guy's dead, you deal 14 damage to this guy, you take a little yourself. But why take damage if we don't have to? We're going to block, we're still going to cleave. You're dead. That was a really, really good turn. Little RNG by getting the, well, let's see what we draw. We'll draw a Bash, but he negates the Bash. We draw a second block, so in a way this is actually good because our second block, at least, oh, but we're frail, so we're blocking a lot less than I thought. It's a bummer. Yeah, so Bash is bad right now. Just want to clarify that. I don't want the Bash haters to get any extra fuel. Yeah, we're going to have to rest. But I still believe in this deck. Seeing Red is a beautiful card. Even 46 HP is not a ton for going up against an Elite, maybe 2. So this is, I'd say this is about middle of the road. Battle Trance will pull an offering, but we can't draw any more cards. Does get a Fire Breathing and an Armaments plus. It didn't get Fire Breathing? No. So Offering is 4 HP for 2 energy. Gotta think about that. It would also give us a strength bonus. I think we play it. So then we throw out defend, cleave, strike, strike. We play out our hand, and we got an extra 5 block out of it. Now that I look at it, we don't need 5 block because we already had... Or maybe we had 5 block and then we got 8 on top of it, in which case we did need it. But anyway. Certainly, we want fire breathing. We probably want to play everything here. Is there an armaments? No. So we're going to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. It's worth it for inflame and probably cleave. Then we have to look at it. Because I'd really like you to die. This, oh, it only blocks for that much, huh? Alright, clothesline. Applies weak. Now that you're weak, Flame Barrier will get the job done. But you guys are going to be healed. Makes me mildly unhappy. But this guy's going to hurt himself. You got no block left over. And you're both kind of weak. You're both getting there. And nobody's doing anything this turn. This is a great turn for me. Thank you so much. I think I'll do a little cleave. I was thinking I'd cleave a little. We don't gain anything out of seeing red just yet. I hate that. Turns out it wasn't quite as good as I thought it would be. We still got some good stuff, though. You're going to do a little cleave. You're going to follow that up with a cleave, and then you're dead. Yeah, if we can get a few good turns and pop offering in the right way, we're in a great spot. Offerings, I should say. I think I can kill you. Which means I want to preserve as much energy as possible for now. I could bash you. That'll deal 12. You'll be at 18. And I can't convince myself that I'm gonna get you with that. So instead it's gotta be, sorry to do it, but it's cleave again. I think a second flame barrier is exactly what we want. We're gonna need it from time to time. So this is where it gets scary, because this should be tougher. Right now it's not that bad. This is a perfect encounter for us if we got cleaves. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I see how we do it. Four, 5. It's weird, but watch this. Armaments. Offering's gonna draw 5, which is gonna draw another offering. And that's where I wanted to be. Now, because we haven't popped Battle Trance yet, we can still draw off of this offering, but we want to play a couple cards first. So certainly we're gonna want Inflame. I'm gonna draw 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna want fire breathing, and then probably both cleaves. I mean, we could just draw into that right now, but then 1, 2, 3. It's a little weird. Uppercut is kind of beautiful. I think you're gonna die anyway, but I'm gonna hit you with that. Okay, then try this. Fire breathing. Little cleave. That's gonna get the job done. Another little cleave. Battle Trance. Rupture. One of these bad boys. That was a great first turn. Did we take damage? Yes. But we've already upped our strength. We got fire breathing enabled, and we killed both of his minions. And then, oh, he's actually going to attack this turn, which is a surprise to me, to be honest. But certainly, Flame Barrier is good. I think I accept that you're going to hit me for 15. Oh, I don't know. I don't like it. Okay, you're going to hit me for 6. I'm much happier about that. Because we do have to fight another elite. We might be able to buy a regen potion or something, but now he's going to summon some stuff. Okay. Beautiful. I mean, you could get away with like another bash here to just make him weak as heck, but these are going to deal 15, 15. That's 30 damage done. I think you hit the best of both worlds by doing that. And he's already more than half dead. You're just waiting on cleaves for these guys. As long as they're not doing attacks, I'm happy. We don't need a flame barrier here. So it's definitely like a cleave. And then I think you just strike this guy to take him out of the equation. Let's be honest. You probably want that guy to go before he gets a chance to do something. Don't buff your strength. He buffed his strength. He's not going to be weak next turn. Oh, that's 36 damage. Certainly, we're going to want like a flame barrier here. We're going to draw Armaments Plus. I think we're happy to see it. Pop Armaments. And then pop Flame Barrier. We're still going to take 15, but he's going to get hit quite a lot in the process as well. And he's going to do nothing on the next turn, I assume. No longer vulnerable, but this is where we pretty much have to strike. Alright. I'm very concerned about our future. Magic Flower. Healing is 50% more effective during combat. When your HP is below 50%, you have 3 additional strength. I think we do like Headbutt here. Oh, or Calcium is also pretty good. I think you start here. I was looking like, gain some HP? Inflame is usually good. Spot Weakness is also good. I think it's very good, in fact. We have a regen potion. That's our first step. You gotta buy it. I don't think you'd be sad if you got both of these, honestly. And then straight up, like, buy the weak potion. Anything to keep you alive. Because the rest of your life's gonna suck, dude. There was no way around this, more or less. This is probably the enemies we'd prefer to fight the most. And we'll make sure to drink up early here. Wow, this is a terrible start. We might just literally die. Dealing 29 damage. We're gonna have 27 block. We can get to an Armaments and an Infernal Blade. I mean, you gotta start here. I was really hoping for something different, but I can live with it. Now we've got to endeavor to take maybe you out of the fold. So it would definitely... I mean, we're just going to hit you with everything. Somewhat mercifully, we're actually going to make it through this, it looks like. Mind you, it's an amazing start to our hand. We managed to get enough offense to make a good defense. We can't card draw here. It's still pretty tough. Can we kill one? 10, 10, 12? That's not enough. We're not going to draw. So you have to block, which means you have to Flame Barrier. And then I think you cleave. As much as Spot Weakness is great, I think you cleave. You got to get him closer to death. This seems like the best way to do it. 32, 16. We're going to take 4. Well, one's got to go. It was like, can Inflame take you there? I don't think so. Defend, Inflame. Nah, it's not gonna do it. You gotta bash. And then you gotta accept you're taking 5. The fact that we're alive is incredible to me. I'm looking at it now, like, is there any chance we survive this floor? It really depends what enemies we end up coming against, to be honest. We'd really prefer not to Rupture. Or not to Offering, I should say, but... we might literally have no choice. I'm not even going to worry about the synergy from Rupture, because we just want a card that kills. And we didn't get a card that kills. We can at least do that. So you're probably dead one way or the other. Now we might as well. So we should have played it before, and maybe he'd be dead if we did that, but so be it. Remember, we're going to heal for 6 after this is over, so I'm not overly nervous now that we've made it through it, but there was a time where it looked particularly bad. 31 HP. Healing is actually even better now. Whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn. Upon pickup, choose an attack card. At the start of each combat, that attack will be in your hand. You gotta love Cleave here. I think you go for a spot weakness plus. It really comes down to, do we get combat? And is that combat dangerous? It turns out the answer so far is yeah. So we're gonna probably pop Inflame, Cleave, Cleave. Just a ton of damage right out the gate. Next hand is kind of horrible. Yeah, Kaka. I agree. Well, one of you is gonna die. Unfortunately, I do have to swing for 3. It's not bad because we have Auric Calcium now that I think about it. So we'll just kill the one with the most HP. This actually isn't really that bad, but we have more combat directly after this. So we heal for 9, by the way, at the end of every fight as a result of the magic flower. I'm just trying to see how we get through this. Because, like, obviously, we could Offering. I would just prefer not to. But Offering would give us 3. 2, 3. This is like, my brain is broken. So we'll draw into a Cleave. Cleave actually is not going to deal 7. I think you have to accept that we're going to be on the borderline here. So do pop Offering. We can't draw anymore. You could pull a spot weakness out of this. What do we get out of this one? Okay, pop Battle Trance. And I mean, like, Flame Barrier block almost gets you there, but you should be able to kill anyway. Like, even just a Bash Cleave does it. Easily. But actually, even better is a Headbutt. And then we'll put a Battle Trance up. It shouldn't matter. Cleave. You got 10 HP left. We kill you. Okay, so it was worth it, I think, to lose the HP to make it happen. I don't think we want anything here. Body Slam can be good. I've heard. More combat, of course. This one was guaranteed. Usually you would do want an Offering early. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, I think we like it. So it'd be like, definitely Inflame. Probably Seeing Red. You're gonna deal 22 damage to me right off the bat? That's just rude, man. 3 Cleaves, though. Can I get you with... I think I can get you. Certainly, I should have bashed you first if I was gonna do it. And we're still gonna get hit for 4. But he's vulnerable. He did heal himself. I don't like that. Flame Barrier, please. No Flame Barrier. Okay, so how do you want to play this one? We can't get to a Flame Barrier. So I think we accept we're going to take 6 damage. I honestly think you play it like that. And I'm really hoping we don't get combat on our next question mark. Uppercut is so good. Weakens him. Very important. Wow. Okay, I mean, we had a 14 strength upgrade, so that's pretty solid to begin with. You just go Hemokinesis, or sorry, Seeing Red. Hemokinesis can be amazing. Please no combat. Oh my god. You're killing me. I think you offering into an offering. You really want to crush this first turn. Armaments, everything. I guess we could have headbutted like something else back, but certainly in flame. And then it's just like you deal 18, so it'll be a you, and then nothing else matters. But we did take off 65 HP, put ourselves in a terribly dangerous spot as well. So we almost have enough block right off the bat. It's kind of just trash, though. Like, the thing is, you might as well block, and you might as well play fire breathing, but it's a dead turn. Worse than dead, because we were made vulnerable. It's hidden for 22. We won't die off of that, but we'll come real close. So this is free. That's lovely. Infernal Blade gives us a free uppercut that also weakens. It's beautiful. You're probably dead. I think we got pretty lucky there. Turns out healing is going to be very important, so I think Reaper is a great enabler for that. I think we will probably die on this boss fight. But I'm hopeful. It's the boss that's probably the best for us to fight. We can get to where we need to go. It's not going to be pretty, though. It's offering. I mean, we might as well pop the Dex Potion right off the bat. Then we have to follow it up with a Battle Trance, which means we shouldn't play our next offering. Do we get Inflame out of that? Remember, we don't have the 3 strength bonus to begin with here. So it would be something like a Cleave, Cleave, Strike, Strike. It's not a bad first turn in my opinion, but don't necessarily have a huge bonus. We want more cleaves on this turn if possible, so let's look at this. And we can't draw anyway, so it's easy enough. You definitely are going to play Fire Breathing. I think we want 4 energy, so give me a Seeing Red here. Give me a Flame Barrier, and then you're going to deal 11, you're going to deal 8. So we are going to take 1 damage, but these guys are going to get hurt in the process. We're going to go for the weakest one, and we're going to bring back Offering as quickly as possible. We should have brought back a Cleave. Our next Cleave is so far away. So we get 3 block automatically, which is bad. We want that 6 block, but he's going to hit it for 21. That's too much. We can't get to an Armaments Plus, but we can get to good stuff. Like, you gotta play Inflame early. Then you definitely play... Oh, no, you probably... No, this is fine. You play this first. You heal for 24? 26. That's incredible. Infernal Blade gives us a Pommel Strike. We're going to draw into an Armaments Plus, which is going to make Seeing Red free, I think. You're going to die. We're going to take less damage. You're also going to die if we do this. Or... I mean, you block for... It's probably 1 better to block. We'll take 11 damage. Ah, you know, we healed for so much. Just knock him out and force him to... Oh, he's dead anyway. We got 2 energy, that's right. Force him to spend a turn dealing, not just summoning more things to die. Alright, so he's dealing nothing, but I'm not really dealing much. Got a power for future use. Maybe this deck ain't so bad. With Reaper plus incredible strength, we get huge swings of healing. We are going to be debuffed. We can't be made weak, though, which is nice. We're vulnerable and frail, but he's going to summon things. So who's vulnerable and frail now? It's me. It's still me. Hurt him pretty good. No offerings coming back for us. So now we rely on spot weakness to build strength. So we're gonna take a nasty hit here. It almost feels like you go on this guy instead of this guy, you know what I mean? We're gonna take 40 damage. Well, we're gonna take 34 damage. Instantly, that's gonna give us a huge strength bonus. Hopefully he spends a turn summoning more junk. Yeah, lovely. He's playing right into my hand. My draw pile's empty, so we don't know what we're gonna draw yet. We can get there, though. Spot him. Oh, I am actually stupid. Yeah, I'm dumb. So, headbutt. Sorry, buddy. We don't really want to draw a bash. Doesn't an armaments kind of fits here. Although we're probably just gonna pommel anyway, now that I think about it. Yeah, that was a pretty big misplay. We could have done a lot with that extra energy. If you're not even gonna hit me for lethal, just go home. This is the mood I'm in right now. Thanks for the strength bonus. Enjoy all your minions being killed. And sure, hit me for 15. See if I actually care. I think we gotcha. We definitely should have headbutted. So we could bring back like a strike plus or a bash or a cleave or something to finish the job. But you're still dead. Dude, we're the best. Somehow. You gotta go for limit break. And unfortunately, this one's taken forever. We'll see what our... Oh my lord. I hate all this. We've got transform the strikes in defense. What do we get? Almost exclusively stuff we're big fans of. So that's going to do it for this episode. It's a long one. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. We're going to come back with a renewed attitude and hopefully a chance at victory here. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you with the conclusion next time.